Tonight, millions in the Northeast are digging out from the first significant snowstorm of the season and already bracing for what comes next. A potentially more dangerous cross-country storm bringing a major flood risk by early this week. Overnight, more than a foot of snow from Pennsylvania to Maine. Parts of I-90 west of Boston were pummeled, making for dicey conditions on the road. Snowplows were out in force overnight. These images are from the Boston area, which saw its first major snowfall in 2 years. A freeze forecast overnight could bring treacherous conditions for the morning commute. That second storm is now moving east after slamming the west with heavy snow and rain. The heartland and the Gulf Coast are both in the bullseye for tomorrow and on to the northeast. Our weather team is following both storms. Rob Marciano is standing by with the cleanup. But first, Samara Theodore leads us off with the forecast. And Samara, just to underscore things, it sounds like the major concern here is flooding.
That's right, Lindsay. We will see significant flooding throughout parts of the South, Mid-Atlantic, and into the Northeast. And tomorrow morning, as folks in the plains head back to work, they'll be dealing with blizzard conditions. Then Monday evening, the southern tier of the storm rips through cities like Houston, New Orleans, and Mobile. There's an enhanced risk for severe weather. We're talking nighttime tornadoes and large hail. Have multiple ways to be alerted as you sleep. We anticipate significant flooding events. 6 inches of rain could fall in the Gulf Coast region by Tuesday morning. The very real severe threat then shifts into the Florida Panhandle by midday Tuesday. On Tuesday evening, the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast must brace for major flooding. The intense rain, coupled with melting snow from the previous storm, will lead to dangerous conditions. By the time it's all said and done, the northern tier of the U.S. could get a foot of snow, and the south is in for nearly half a foot of rain. This powerful storm will make the next 72 hours arduous for much of the country. Lindsay?
Lots to monitor in the coming days, Samara. Thank you. And while millions in the Northeast are bracing for that dangerous storm on the way, the cleanup is already underway across the region from the weekend blast of snow. ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano reports in from hard-hit Massachusetts.
Tonight, a major winter storm blanketing the Northeast, clogging up roads with dangerous conditions. Millions of Americans digging out. Some areas seeing 1.5 feet of snow. Road crews trying to get streets and highways cleared. Worcester and Boston, Massachusetts, seeing their first major snowfall in 2 years. Over 150 flight cancellations there and over 200 planes delayed. Court Street here in Springfield completely snow covered. Here is City Hall. The guys out here trying to clear these steps, and this is a wet, very heavy snow, tough to remove. This man needing a push from his church group to get his stuck car going. How long did it take you to dig out this morning?
Not long at all.
Yeah?
Not long at all. My wife actually did it. She's a lot tougher than I am.
Hazardous driving conditions along I-90, heavy snow and high winds. Highways littered with jackknife trucks and cars waiting for help.
You okay?
And the wind has picked up along with a little more snow.
In Foxborough, snow coming down during the Jets-Patriots football game. Several inches of snow falling, covering the field at Gillette Stadium. Almost a foot of snow hitting Orange County, New York.
It's more than I expected. A lot more.
Residents there shoveling sidewalks, snowplow crews clearing the streets.
Wait, it's about to go up.
And down in Florida, this powerful tornado ripping through Fort Lauderdale, damaging structures and power lines.
This is the first tornado I've ever seen in my life.
In Lindsay, the snow finally tapering off here. Now the shift becomes the scramble of sand and salt trucks because we're worried about a flash freeze tonight. Black ice potentially in the morning as commuters get back to work, kids get back to school. And then looking ahead towards the middle part of the week, as Samara said, that warm rain coming in to melt all the snow, a serious flood threat ahead. Lindsay?
A second winter wallop now on the way. Rob, thank you.